That's a smart thing. We should be doing smart things. Watching an inexperienced person try to muddle their way through this. Hey, that looks better. Not bad for someone who doesn't have any idea what they're doing. You gotta be brave. Oh, okay. Okay. Fire in the hole. You're burning the house down. And we're gonna pretend like none of that actually happened. We are quick like a jackrabbit. Whoa. Well, that's unfortunate. This ought to be fun. It's super hot. It's like a little bit of sculpture. It isn't a project until something catches on fire. So, what we've done so far is we have made one complete plate. We've prepped the area that's going to be welded. We've prepped the back side of the plate. Now I think we need to figure out and make sure our settings are right for our machine. Let us take some scrap, of which I have a box of scrap over here. So I have a box of scrap pieces of the same thickness as what we've been working with. So what I think I'm gonna do is take some of these and tack them together and see how we can practice with all of this scrap to dial in our machine to make sure that we're doing things correctly. That's a good idea. That's smart. That's a smart thing. We should be doing smart things. I think it's better to do smart things than, of course, to do dumb things. So, do we have magnetic holders? I see you hiding from me. Okay, so this angle is somewhat extreme on some sides. Let's see how we can. I think if we just take this guy and put him like that, that's about what we got going on there. So the other thing I was reading online was to try to bring down the wire speed so that the bead profile is not so thick. And that's obviously going to be a way to make sure they have proper penetration into the steel without having a big fat giant weld for no reason. Switch over to my welding gloves. If you're finding this video enjoyable, enlightening, or just pure comedy, watching an inexperienced person try to muddle their way through this, feel free to consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Doesn't cost you anything. I got a long way to go to get to 4,000 subscribers in order to have any kind of compensation from YouTube to help fund this project and future projects, phase 2 and 3. So if you feel generous with your time and your button, then you are welcome to do that. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens when we do this. I don't know that I needed, let's see, maybe I did need ear protection for this. And I'll probably want to get my trusty mask on, although it does muffle my narration. I know how you guys love the narration. Okay, let's put this on. Get my glasses right. Get my ears on right. It's like a multi-layer process. There we go. Oh, okay. All right. Get my welding mask. Hopefully you can still hear me, and if you don't want to hear me, hopefully you can't hear me. I'm down here for you. Okay, so let's see what happens. This is actually very fun. Welding has been a lot of fun for me. Trying to make things work well. Or at least just not awful. Make sure we've got proper. Okay, we're good. I need my ropers. Get over here. Good. Probably should clean this stuff up before I start doing any of that. Clean off the nozzle. If you've never welded before and it seems intimidating, it's really not that difficult once you recognize and realize there's a basic technique to movement, and the rest is all just trying to dial in the machine to get the right wire feed and setting for what you're trying to accomplish. I'm certainly not saying it's easy to learn. Well, easy to learn, difficult to master. But it's a worthy skill to have if you're working in the garage. Okay, so let's see if we can pack this down. Okay, well that wasn't very helpful. Oh, really? Popped the breaker right off the bat. That's surprising. Usually takes a couple times for that to happen. I'll be right back. Okay, that's strange. I didn't have it set too high. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that I had the air conditioner on. Let me go turn the air conditioner off, although it's on a separate circuit. Turn that off. And see if that cumulative effect of the air conditioner and the welder caused us issues. I don't think that it did, but you never know. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, that looks better. That looks pretty good. It's not fat like I used to do it. What I did was I turned the voltage down, which I think adjusts for the wire feed. That looks better. Of course, I'm very curious to see if it actually penetrated. And since we have these two pieces of metal, I think we can pull on it and see how strong that was. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Look at that. How about that? So I'm wondering if that's a little too much heat. Certainly it might have been too much here, but it got better over there. How about that? Not bad for someone who doesn't have any idea what they're doing. And I'm pretty sure It's in there. It's not coming off. Let me back it down. Let me back it down to 95 and do another piece. It's slightly less heat. It was on 98. We're doing with slightly less heat and see if that improves even more so. Just on, you know, it seems there might be too much going on there. So let's try this with 95. And, oh, hey, there's my hat. Okay, there's my hat. Thank you. And let's see if that also gives us some better results. Improved over our last result. Okay, so we tack it in. And now we're going to go for it. Yeah, I think that's the ticket, folks. I really think that that's pretty good. The profile's a little flatter than I used to be doing it. I got a little curve there in the middle, but I think, okay. I'm feeling much better about this now. So, there was a number one comment on the previous welder that they're just too fat. There's too much wire speed. So once I learned how to change that, even though the machine is supposed to automatically make those two settings consistent with each other, there is a way to manually turn down the wire speed, and I turned it down just a little bit and brought the speed way down, or the amperage way down to 95, and I'm pretty sure this is a solid weld. Okay, come on then. Yep, it's definitely penetrated. I think we're good. I think we are good to go. And I think we've got everything dialed in, so we're going to put these scraps off to the side. Where's my box at? Oh, over here. We're going to move our wedges to where we can find them this time. We're going to bring our piece over to the table. Put these over here. Let's clean this up a little bit. I'm not real happy with that. Maybe we can just use it over here. Just that way. I need to be able to make sure the piece stays put as I tack it down. Okay, so let's try that. Move all the element table out of the way. Okay, so we have our plate, we have our prepped area with the plate in place. So I think what I'm going to do is I need to bend this a little more. Okay. So I should probably tack the top and then the inside. Alright, here we go. You gotta be brave. Where's my whelpers? Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. Fire the hole. I'm going, where's all that smoke coming from? You're burning the house down. Okay. Alright. Rule number 1. Always use a fireproof blanket under your feet. Or just put it on the table. Woo! Like I said, you don't have to know what you're doing to burn the house down. Okay. So let's put the table back, although it's not as comfortable. It's not nearly as comfortable on the table as it is lower. I have no choice because of what just happened. And we're going to pretend like none of that actually happened. We're going to pretend like we were showing you a safety demonstration of what not to do in your shop if you're not wanting to burn down your shop. Okay, come on. Okay, so now we got to clean all this up because we had that in our hand. And we're trying to put the fire out with the welding torch. Effectiveness level 0. Okay. So to review, never put anything flammable under your piece. And smoke usually means something bad's about to happen. But that's okay because we are quick like a jackrabbit. Okay. So now we're back to this situation. Man, I really would like to keep this lower. It's just so much easier for me. See, I think that might have just been the heat transfer. Let's get that. So maybe if we can just, can we just set this on the side? No, I don't know. Okay, so that's not actually touching anything. So maybe it'll be okay if I just did it here. Okay, so let's make sure we don't blow anything else up. Over there. Okay, try this again without the fire, okay? We'll just pretend like that never happened. Okay. My stuff is definitely used now. Let's weld it in, let's go for this top section. Tends to like to do that for some reason. I don't exactly know why. It's solid. Let's try it again. Whoa! Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, now I gotta just figure out how to make this thing stand up so I can get down in here. I don't know that I have to just frickin' hold it freehand because it's inside. Yep. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. So it looks like it's going to stay put. Now I got to go down in here for this last pass. This ought to be fun. Rule number 2, make sure your ground is connected to your piece. Go ahead. And probably get more actual welding effect now with the ground attached to the piece. Okay, here we go. It's exhausting and it's rough on the arms to keep that same position. I know I got penetration, although it doesn't look very pretty, but we can always grind that smooth and it won't be noticed. I had some blow through right over here. Yep, that's pretty bad. I'll have to try to fix that on this side somehow. But it took 3 passes down in that edge to make it look not so ugly, and of course there's penetration on both sides. So way too much. Perfect. But it's in. Man, this is hard because you have to hold position and move and make your motion consistently for what amounts to almost a full minute and a half across that long exit. So yeah, that's good stuff right there. It's super hot. Ooh, I got burn marks over here from where I was catching stuff on fire. Good job. Ugh. Melted tape. Whew. So the next step is to wire brush, clean that off. And maybe what we'll do is we'll get a flap disc to clean this up in here. Or maybe I should fix the back end first. I wonder if I should fix that first. Maybe I should fix that first. Yeah, let's fix that mess on the other side first so we can clean it all up at the same time. Put some gloves on because this is probably going to accidentally be hot wherever I might be touching it. Let's unclamp it. Okay, I hear you. Let's just spin you around this way. Oh yeah, that's pretty. The wire lead and everything sticking out of there. It's like sculpture. It's like a little bit of sculpture. That's where I started, caught on fire. Let's see if we can close that up and then we'll sand it smooth. Come on now. That'll be the second time you've done that. Okay, fixing my mistakes. Making more work. Oh yeah, that's gonna take forever to grind down. All right, so we'll turn off the machine. I'll turn this back over on the other side. Let's take this off. Don't need that for now. Okay. Come on now. Stop playing with me today. All right, and let us get a flap disc on our death wheel. Okay, let's unplug this before we really do something bad. Ugh. All right. It isn't a project until something catches on fire. All right, back to the grinding mask. Probably also need breathing protection. Just to be safe. Certainly ear protection. Just to be smart. All right, let's see how this helps. Okay, so lesson number 3, this only works if you put it on your head. There we go. That's probably more effective. So of all the ways that you can install a Trans Am style modification of the interior of the shock tower, this is one way to do that. Certainly those more experienced with these type of modifications are getting great joy and entertainment out of my follies here at the shop slash test fire, literally. But another part of the project is now complete. We'll spare you the pain of watching me install the other one. So the next thing to do is to put seam sealer again, let that dry, and then coat with the rust reformer on the inside here to seal up this section of the shock tower. So, I'm here at Project 21F and parts unknown. The Project 21F Volunteer Fire Department says thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe, and it's on to the next adventure.